Good evening, everyone. Welcome to everyone that's tuned in live on March 18th. I want to welcome all of our guests and customers and consultants from all across the country. I also want to welcome all of the people that are watching this recorded video. Over the next 30 minutes, we're going to share with you the secret to exercising from home, a new technology that's about to sweep the country that you're going to be able to tap into right now. And it's called B3 bands. If you simply take a look at those pictures, if this is your first time, these people of all ages, we've got kids, busy moms, seniors, grandmas and grandpas. You put these bands on your arms and legs, and it allows you to do light exercise, and in many cases with no weight or equipment. And we're talking about programs as short as 3 to 4 minutes, all the way up to 20 minutes that you can do from anywhere. But the benefit here is it turns light exercise, which is easy, and it doesn't make anything hurt, and you're not sore the next day, that everybody can do. It turns it into high-intensity results in your body, and the result of that is growth hormone surges that are going to create wonderful changes in your body. And what we're going to talk about tonight that everybody needs right now, an immune system boost to protect your immune system. And all of this is backed by science and studies, most of it coming out of Japan. There's a new book out that's been telling us what we've known all along. It's called Younger Next Year. It's a guide to living like you're 50 until you're 80 to 100 years old, or living like you're 20 when you're in your 30s and 40s and your 50s. And the secret is not what you eat or staying away from stress or staying away from pollution. The secret is vigorous exercise 6 days a week, and specifically 4 days a week of serious aerobic exercise. Now, that's not going for a walk or walking the dog or playing around to golf. That's like getting on the Peloton or the treadmill for 45 minutes and really working hard. And then 2 days a week of serious strength training. This isn't dropping down and doing 5 push-ups or, lifting a couple 5-pound dumbbells. This is 45 minutes to an hour of serious strength training. Now, obviously, very few of us have the time for that. Very few of us can do that. But if we could, this is the secret. Why? Because it stimulates growth hormone in your body, which keeps you young. But guess what else it does? It stimulates a very strong immune cell. And with what all of us are dealing with right now, every single person you care about in your family needs to boost their immune system. Let me read to you what 2 prestigious universities are saying about vigorous exercise. First, regular physical activity and/or frequent structured exercise reduces the incidence of many chronic diseases in older age, including communicable diseases such as viral. That's exactly what we're doing right now. So they're telling you, you need vigorous exercise. Next, during exercise, this is super important. The number of some of your immune cells in your bloodstream can increase dramatically by up to 10 times, especially the natural killer cells. You know what natural killer cells are? Those are white blood cells in your body that fight off and kill infections, viral and bacterial infections. And what are we all worried about right now? A viral infection. And this is a way for you to increase your immune system right now by 10x so that your body's prepared to fight off these things. And here's why all of this is so important, because high intensity exercise, we've known about this. We all know the benefits of weightlifting, sprinting, doing CrossFit classes. It's that exercise intensity that gets above the lactate threshold. Don't worry about the science. Just know this. When you exercise and you feel that muscle burn when you're lifting weights, and that muscle burn when you're running or jogging or doing a class, it's that burn that's telling you that you're getting high intensity exercise. But you've got to stay there. You got to be able to do it for 10 minutes. And when you do, you get a big growth hormone release. The problem we have as we get older is our growth hormone slows down. And that's why we have things like reduced muscle and increased fat. We have aging in our joints and our skin, decreased sleep and libido, arthritis, loss of bone density, and reduced immune function. See, as you get into your 20s and 30s, your natural release of growth hormone slows down significantly. And unfortunately, the only two things you can do to stay healthy is one, high intensity exercise, we just talked about it, or take synthetic hormones, which are expensive and come with dangers. So the real option that all of us have, and we have it right now while we're in our house waiting for this to pass, is to do high intensity exercise. But look, many of us have challenges. We lead busy lives and we don't have time for 40 minutes to an hour. Many of us are dealing with aches and pains, and we can't do that high intensity exercise. And most of us that are doing exercise, unfortunately, it's not high intensity, which means you're doing some light activities, but you're not getting growth hormone. You're not getting the benefits you need. And now we're all confined to home, making it even more challenging. We can't get to the gym. The complex where I live, the gym's closed down. Around the neighborhood, every gym, there's no gym for me to get to. Thank God I can work out from home. So the problem we have with all of us is very few. Probably 1% to 2% of us are getting the high intensity exercise we need. Well, not anymore. With this scientific breakthrough, B3 bands, which has over 40 years of research and results out of Japan, every one of us can now start using this technology. It first was proven in our U.S. Olympic athletes, and now 5,000 people across the United States in the last year to year and a half are already experiencing these B3 bands. And guess what it does? It is proven to promote a big growth hormone release, and BFR exercise is proven to boost your immune system. This is exactly what we need right now. Over the next 5 years, you're going to continue to hear about B3 bands. 5 years from now, we will be a household name like many of the other great companies out there, and we will have changed exercise forever. But this is about changing how you exercise, how you can now start getting these incredible immune boosting benefits and growth hormone benefits right now from home. And then when we all go back to a normal life, you can continue to do it at home. You can do it at work. If you like the gym, you can go to the gym for 15 to 20 minutes. But you're going to be able to maintain this for the rest of your life. I'm Dr. Mike DeBoard, president and a former sports physician. I'm one of the top experts in the United States on BFR. I want to give a lot of recognition to Dr. Jim Stray-Gunderson, who brought this technology here. He's our science advisor. He brought it here from Japan. He's the #1 expert in the United States and here in North America on BFR exercise. All the Olympic athletes come to him, and he's the one that developed these wonderful B3 bands that busy moms and dads are already using. People are using for fast weight loss. Me and Big Mike today just got a story of a man who lost 67 pounds in 3 months doing 10 to 15 minute light exercise per day. I think his name is Stan. We're all excited to see his pictures, and that's just one of many stories. What if you just want to tone up or build muscle or perform better? Kids and seniors, people who have injury and rehab, people who are physically challenged. But guess what? Busy professionals, world champion athletes. Patrick Mahomes uses this. Mark Wahlberg, the movie star. That's Nick Cannon up there, the Hollywood celebrity. USA Volleyball and USA Olympic teams. United States Air Force is implementing this. Men's Journal has been talking about it. This is the fastest growing exercise trend that is coming in the United States, and it's an absolute scientific breakthrough. And here's why it works. And I'm going to show you in a few minutes when I go live. When you put these bands on your arms and legs, and you can see there, we've got people of all ages, and you pump them up, it safely slows down blood flow. Just imagine turning the garden hose down on your garden hose about a quarter of a turn, or the faucet on your sink. Turn it down a little bit, the flow slows down. What happens is now as muscles are exercising, they have less oxygen to work with. And as you're doing light exercise, you get that exercise burn really fast. You get it in half the time, within minutes, and you're doing light exercise or light weight. So your body all of a sudden thinks you're doing a lot more work or high intensity exercise. But the benefit that is profound is you're able to fatigue your body, but not have any pain afterward, not be sore the next day, as if you're training like an elite level Olympic athlete, and you get results. Here's a chart of exactly what happens in your body. Now, this is men, middle-aged men doing bicep curls. So imagine men on the left side without the BFR bands on. They're measuring their oxygen in their bicep muscles. They're doing arm curls. They're probably curling 30-pound dumbbells, and they're doing 3 sets of 8. At their deepest fatigue level, when they can't lift the weight anymore, their oxygen, look where their oxygen is getting down to, down about 35-40%, and they feel a light burn. This elicits a small growth hormone response. Now, here's what's important. Most of us are not even getting to this level of fatigue, meaning we're not getting below 40%. We're not getting enough burn. We're not getting any growth hormone with the exercise we're doing. Now go over to the right side of the chart. This is the exact same men now putting the BFR bands on, like B3, and instead of lifting 30-pound dumbbells, they're lifting 5 or 10-pound dumbbells, very light, and instead of 3 sets of 8, they're doing 3 sets of 30. Look how low the fatigue is getting. These levels of fatigue, 30%, 20%, 15%, this is typically reserved for Olympic athletes. And the result is a big growth hormone release. And we are talking about growth hormone releases that most people have never experienced in their entire life. This is one of the 4 studies that we've got posted on our website. Exercise without BFR bands, small release in growth hormone. This is like that chart I showed you of those men doing traditional weightlifting. Look what happens when this group in the study put the bands on. They had off-the-chart levels of growth hormone, 25 times greater release. Most people have never experienced this much growth hormone release in their entire life. Imagine getting it every day. Now you can start to understand how people are getting stronger faster than ever, building muscle, losing fat, getting their energy back, getting their sex drive back, sleeping better, getting stronger, and everything changing as if they're training like an elite level athlete, because you're getting elite levels of growth hormone. Look what doctors have agreed on that happens in your body when growth hormone starts surging. It's the fountain of youth. Growth hormone can reduce wrinkles, tighten saggy skin, decrease body fat, increase lean muscle mass, boost energy, rev up sex drive, and make you feel and look decades, not years, but decades younger. And now, more important than ever, look at the immune system benefits of using B3 bands and BFR bands. Starting at the top, in this study, they're doing blood flow resistance training. And remember, exercise with BFR bands like B3 creates the fatigue as if you're doing vigorous exercise. So in the second box there, they're saying metabolic stress is happening. That's the burn. You're getting the lactic acid. And then down the left side, that's the hormonal release that we were just talking about. But look over on the right side. Guess what else happens in your body? You get a up to 10 times increase immediately. I mean, as soon as you complete this exercise, you have a big release of neutrophils and macrophages and white blood cell killer cells. You know what killer cells are? Those are the cells that go out and kill viruses in your body. And this is exactly what we need. And this study, right here's the study, the role of inflammation and immune cells in blood flow restriction, training adaptation, is a boost to your immune system that very few people can get, and you can now start getting it every day. As soon as your B3 bands arrive in the mail, you will be getting this response every single day. I can tell you, my kids, my mom, everybody I care about, I've called them, and I gave them several words of advice, but I said, do your vigorous B3 band exercise and get this immune response. It could be life-saving to you. In addition to that, look at some of these other studies. Muscle strength goes up just as fast as heavy weights. Growing muscle, putting muscle on if you want to build muscle, just as fast. Starts in as little as 6 days. That means within 6 days of you getting your bands and working out every other day, within 3 sessions, you will start seeing new muscle growth in your body from doing BFR exercise. Endurance, if you're an athlete or you like to run or train, will absolutely go through the roof. This is 2 different studies showing VO2 max, time to exhaustion, all increasing significantly. So if you're a walker, a biker, a Peloton person, a Nordic track, a treadmill, a swimmer, BFR will take you to new levels in half the time that you previously haven't seen. How about people who are worried about osteoporosis or bone density? Here's a study out of Japan measuring people's bone-specific alkaline phosphatase. When bone-specific alkaline phosphatase goes up, your bones are getting stronger. There was a 35 times increase in bone-specific alkaline phosphatase in this group, and guess what they were doing? Walking. They were simply putting on a treadmill and going for a walk with the bands on. And when I share with you our 5 exercises to do from home, I'm going to show you one of these that you can start doing right now. So if we have any ladies on the call or people who have loved ones, women in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, bone density is one of the most important things we can help them with. And we've got a solution right here. Cardiovascular benefits. Many people say, oh, I've got high blood pressure, I've got atherosclerosis, I can't do BFR. Well, as always, check with your doctor. But BFR has been proven safe, and I'm going to show you the safety study in just a minute, for people with all kinds of afflictions. And the cardiovascular benefits you get results in energy, stamina, endurance, but guess what else it does? Your cardiovascular system gets younger. And this is the only thing we know of that can reverse cardiovascular system. It's high intensity aerobic activity. Let's go back to one of the very first slides. How do you live to be 100 and feel like you're 50? By doing 4 days a week of vigorous aerobic, 45 minutes vigorous aerobic activity. Now you can put the bands on and do light exercise and get it in 5 to 10 minutes. And studies show that it gets your cardiovascular system younger. And guess what else it does? It increases blood flow. Most people think this slows down. No, as you start exercising, your blood flow goes up, especially into painful tissues, and you start feeling better in many areas where you have pain. And finally, listen to this safety study. 12,000 people studied from healthy to advanced disease. BFR training is safe for healthy people and can be applied to various kinds of physical conditions, including cerebrovascular disease, orthopedic disease, gout, rheumatoid arthritis, obesity, cardiac diseases, neuromuscular diseases, diabetes, hypertension, respiratory disease. They studied 12,000 people that had all kinds of afflictions that were getting results, and it showed it was safe. Now, as always, check with your doctor. Let him know that there's studies and safety out there if you are concerned or if you're not currently doing any form of exercise, but this is a very safe modality. It's been determined it's as safe as regular exercise. Busy moms and dads, especially who are home, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, getting into great shape. People going for a walk. You know, you can still go outside and go for a walk. We're not confined to our houses, especially if you have a dog or an animal. You can turn walking into hyper fitness. Going for a swim. When we're allowed to go back to the YMCAs and get in the pool, simply put the bands on and go for a swim. Build muscle at any age. Dr. Chris, 75 years old. Look at those guns. He put an inch on his biceps in 4 weeks. Young people put weight on faster than ever before. Any athletes on the call or any athletes in your home or any athletes that you know? I'm talking kids, teenagers, college athletes, pro athletes. Athletes that train with these bands will have a complete unfair advantage. We've got Division I volleyball players. That's a Division I football player. Dr. Brickner won 6 senior gold medals. As I said earlier, Patrick Mahomes trains with these. USA volleyball, USA bobsled, USA ski team, USA swimming team, and on and on. But this would give you or any athletes in your family a complete unfair advantage over athletes who are not training with this. And home exercise is the key here. The key right now is what can we do from home? Kids, teenagers, families, moms and kids, busy moms and dads, Seniors, 5, 10, 15 minutes, we've got them exercising from home. Even physically challenged people. Look at Donna over there. Donna's in a wheelchair, and we showed her how to exercise with our bands and our easy-to-use tubing and build muscle and strength from right home. Jeff has Parkinson's. Jeff can exercise from anywhere with the B3 bands, and he's now building muscle with no weights. So let me share with you 5 exercise programs. We will email you, and if you don't have these and you are already part of B3 Sciences or using the bands, just email us, send us an email or call us. You know how to get a hold of us. But as soon as you purchase your B3 bands, we're going to give you 5 videos in the first email. The first one's 3-minute guns. Anybody, any age can do 3-minute guns. In 3 minutes, you're done with your arms, and that's a workout. Next workout, 4-minute booty. Anybody can put these bands on their legs and in 4 minutes get a workout that feels like you worked out for 45 minutes on your legs. I'm serious. 4 minutes. Bands are on, bands are off. You've got growth hormone surging. You're surging your immune system. Next, we have an exercise program for 5 basic upper body exercises. And you think you can do it? That's Donna right there doing it. You simply order a set of the exercise tubing, or you use some water bottles at home. Anything you find around the house, you do and do these 5 upper body exercises. Lower body exercises. We'll show you 4 simple lower body exercises in our 4th easy to follow video. In our final video, it's walking. If you don't want to go out of the house, put the bands on, walk around the house. We'll tell you how to walk around the house, do some chores, go up and down the steps, walk around with the kids, go outside and walk the dog. And in 8 to 10 minutes that you're already spending doing something, you're going to get a workout as if you just went to the gym and got on the Peloton bike for 45 minutes. And we have beginner and advanced. So 5 home exercise programs that when you order your bands, we're going to send these to you right away to help get you started. And finally, when you start looking at BFR exercise, here's 5 things that are completely untrue about the B3 bands. Here's the first one. It's like a blood pressure cuff. It's going to cut off my blood flow. No, it's not. A blood pressure cuff is 4 inches wide. It covers your whole arm, and it's rigid. It has to be rigid to squeeze all the way through the tissue to cut off the artery. These are thin and flexible and multiple air chambers. BFR, B3 bands are only for athletes and bodybuilders. Absolutely not. Of course it's for athletes and bodybuilders. Guess who else it's for? My 80-year-old mom right now, whose immune system I'm trying to boost every day, who gets on her exercise bike in her spare room for 5 minutes. It's not safe for kids and seniors. If kids are already 6, 7, and 8 years old, and they're already running, and they're already doing sit-ups, and they're already doing push-ups, they can use the B3 bands. And if my 80-year-old mom can get on the exercise bike, the seniors that we know can do the same light exercise. Here's another one. Oh, I have high blood pressure or diabetes or rheumatoid arthritis. I can't do the bands. If your doctor has told you he wants you to get exercise and you have high blood pressure or diabetes or rheumatoid or any of these things, trust me, he wants you to get exercise unless you have a very, very, very severe life-threatening condition. You can put the bands on. Simply follow our safety guide and instructions that we will send you. And finally, hey, I don't want to get big muscles. We hear this all the time from women. Oh, I don't want to get big muscles. Guess what, ladies? You're not going to get big muscles. You're not built like men. You don't have testosterone running. Growth hormone, guess what it's going to do, ladies? It's going to lean out your muscles. It's going to give you those firm, tight arms and legs. And it's going to lean you up and burn body fat. You're not going to get big. You're going to get lean and toned. The guys, now, if you want to build the big muscles, you can absolutely do it. So don't worry, ladies. Nobody's going to look like a bodybuilder, but you are going to get lean and lose weight. So with that said, I'm going to take a minute, just a couple minutes. I'm going to show you how easy that is. I'm going to bring myself here on the video so you can see me here. I'm just in my office. And by the way, this is one of our offices here, my home office. Occasionally, Big Mike's in here working out with me. When Big Mike came over today and we were doing our work, I was doing my workout right here. I was in these clothes right here getting my workout in. So first of all, here's an arm band. Let me show you what you get when you join. Here's our case. This is what a set of B3 bands looks like. Okay, when we open it up, here's your safety and instructions card. You're going to have an email showing you everything to do. And right inside here is our 4 bands and our pump. Okay, you're going to get 2 arm bands and 2 leg bands that are going to fit you. Okay, I'm going to show you how to put an arm band on. Look how easy this is. Okay, I'm going to simply slide it up my arm, put it between my biceps and biceps right above it. There's the peak of my bicep. I just go up as high as I can, tuck my arm against my chest to hold it in place, reach back here, and just snug it down. So all I did right there was I snugged it down. Now, it's not a blood pressure cuff. It's not cutting off blood flow. Next, I'm going to take my pump, and I'm going to hook it up right here to the valve on the band. And it's going to feel a little snap. It'll pop right on. There, it's on. Now, I'm going to pump it up to a specific number on the pump, and it says right on the band what number to pump it up to. So the band I have on is a 200 band. So I'm simply going to pump it up, and you can see me do it here. I'm simply going to pump it up to about 200, and you can see there I'm ready to go. I work out at about 225 to 250. Took me 30 seconds to get that on. Now I'm ready to start exercising. I'm going to simply show you how easy it is to do. I've got my exercise tubing here, or I can go get bottles of water. And as you can see right here, I'm just going to do some bicep curls. I'm doing super light exercise. Now, I don't have the band on the right arm, but I've got it on my left. And I can tell you, once I do about 15 or 20 of these, I'm getting there. Right about, yep, now it's coming. Now my left arm is starting to get a lot more tired than my right arm. Why is this happening? My left arm has less blood flow, less oxygen, and it's going to fatigue super quick. So that's how easy it is to start doing. Now, when you get these exercise tubing, you can simply hook it up to a door and do different types of exercises. If you look behind me on the wall here, here's the exercise guide that we're going to mail you that's got pictures. So it's very easy to follow. Now let me show you real quickly how easy it is to do a leg band. Okay? I'm going to simply take the leg band here. I'm going to put it up high on my leg right here. Okay? I'm going to simply put it through the Velcro and snug it down. You can see it's on. Look how quick that's on. And then I do the same thing. I simply hook up the pump, pump it up to the number on the band, and I'm ready to go. So I'm ready to work out. As soon as I'm done, I simply push the little button right here on it's a valve. It's a little push button. Simply push it. I can hear the air come out. Take my band off. Same thing on the leg. When I'm doing legs, take my band off, and I'm done. So you can see this is easy. Anybody can put these on. It literally takes a couple minutes the first time you do it, and then within 1 or 2 times of using them, it's going to be easy for you to get them on and off, and you're going to be able to work out from anywhere, especially right from home. Let's go back to our presentation. So what's about to happen over the next 5 years is we've gone from 5,000 people using the bands now, and we're heading towards 1 million. We are leading the way in this exercise revolution all across the country. You know, and it's no mistake that doctors, celebrities are using this. B3 is going to become a household name, and we expect one day not only to be helping 1 million people to reach $1 billion in annual sales and to create an online social media explosion. So how do you get started? Look, this presentation is about helping you and your loved ones right now, the people who are stuck at home. Let's get them exercising. Let's get their growth hormone going. Let's get their immune system boosting. It's easy. First thing you do is you get online, get back to the person who referred you, order your B3 bands. We're going to give you a coach I'm going to talk about in a second. We're literally going to email you a program and assign you a coach that will help you with any questions you have so you can get fast results in 30 days and a money-back guarantee. Here's option number 1. I'm going to give you two options tonight. The first one, you just want to use the bands. Great. Order your bands. They're $429. They're going to last you years and years. You're going to get a personal set of bands of your own sizes. You're going to get a 30-day program emailed to you within 24 hours from a coach. And anytime you have a question, you're going to email the coach. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. That means for any reason you are not completely satisfied, simply contact us. All your money back, no questions asked. And the binds come with a 12-month warranty. And if you are watching your money right now or you're on a restricted budget, there's even a program we've teamed up with PayPal where you can get 6 months no interest to pay for your bands. Simply contact us at support@b3sciences.com or go on eBay and search for B3 Sciences, order your $429 bands, and then you will be offered a 6-month no interest and even $20 off your order from PayPal. So there's many ways you can get started. Again, for help with that specific program, simply email us at support@b3sciences.com. Now, as I mentioned, as soon as you join, you're not going to be left alone. We're going to email you your program, either lose weight, tone up, get in shape, build muscle, or perform better. We're going to send you those 5 exercise videos I just talked to you about and give you access to many more. And we're going to be available to answer any questions you have forever. You're always going to have your personal B3 band coach right at your side to help you with this program. And remember, money back guarantee. Look, if you use these bands, here's what I can tell you. I bet everything I own that if you use them, they're not coming back. We've never had anybody use these bands and send them back and say they don't work. But we do occasionally have people that don't use them. It's very few. But look, any reason you're not satisfied in 30 days, I don't care what the reason is, send them back. We'll take them back and give you your money back. And that 30 days starts when you get them. So if there's some delay in delivery, the day you get your box is the day you get 30 days. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you starting to think about some people you know we could help? Do you know 3 people? They're cooped up in their home. They're stuck right now. They're bored and they don't have anywhere to go. Or we're concerned that maybe these people are in that group that could be afflicted by this coronavirus. If you think you know some people, let's help them right now. And when you do, when first you get in the best shape of your life and you start helping people you care about, you also have a wonderful financial opportunity because B3 Sciences takes 40% of all sales and we share it back to all the people who are referring to B3, and we share it through our network sharing program. So here's a way, if you're looking to build an extra income, you could build an extra $500 a month, and guess what? Many people that are doing this in their spare time are on their way to $5,000, $10,000, some of them $50,000 to $100,000 a month. Now that's not the reason we're on here tonight, but guess what? If you're looking for another opportunity and a way to help people, this might be just what you're looking for. And we just announced $2 million in cash bonuses. That means if you decide to join, and the opportunity I'm going to share with you next, in addition to the monthly income that we will give you for sharing this with people, you're also going to be able to access an additional $2 million in cash bonuses. That's how powerful this company is and how fast it's growing. Here's your second option. Your second option is, hey, I want to use it and I want to help people. We're going to give you a complete gym and business in a bag. You're going to get your bands. You're also going to get a cool backpack. If you've watched some of the videos, you saw those people carrying their bands around in their backpack. We're going to give you one of those. Makes it easy to go anywhere, even when you travel. We're going to send you a bag of the exercise tubing so that you can do all of the exercises from anywhere. And we're going to send you a shaker cup to mix up some of our fitness nutrition products. You're going to choose one of our 4 products that's going to help you get great results. We'll send you samples of all of them. You're still going to get the coach, but then we're going to give you a couple websites where you can simply start sharing these websites in a 4-minute video with the people you care about, especially the people that we want to help boost their immune system. And we're going to invite you. I'm going to invite you into a $1 million training program called our Boot Camp Success Training. We do them twice a month. I'm going to invite you to come into that, and I'm going to spend 3 hours of personalized training with you and some of the other people coming to teach you how to do this. If you're looking for a way in 5 to 10 hours per week to build a great income, if you'd like to also help us share this. Remember, we're at 5,000 people. We're not a new company anymore. We're a company that is on its way to $1 million. Now, same thing with the $429. If you want to do the business for $599, we've got the 6-month no interest program plus $20 off your first order. Simply contact us and we'll get you over to that place where you can do it, or you can simply just go online and purchase by credit card. And again, if you decide to join this $599 program, I'm going to invite you in to this $1 million training program to show you how to tap into this $1 billion breakthrough. This industry of this technology is going to head to $1 billion here in the United States in the next 4 to 5 years, and you could participate in it. With that said, first and foremost, I'm super excited. If you're new tonight or you're watching this recorded presentation, for us to help you be healthy, be fit, and be strong from home. This is a way right now that we can help thousands, potentially tens of thousands of people across the United States who are going to be stuck in their houses. It could be 2 weeks, could be 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, where we can help them right now to start getting fit, healthy, and strong. And for a lot of people out there that might have some immune systems that are compromised, what an opportunity we have to impact some lives, especially in our senior population. So I want to thank you for tuning in tonight to this presentation. We're going to be back here this Sunday. So what I want you to do is I want you to start thinking about 2 or 3 people that you care about, and I'll send you a text message and an email, and let's get them back out here on Sunday night to see this same presentation. Now, if you're a guest tonight and somebody who cared about you invited you onto the presentation, get back to them after this presentation ends in about 15 to 20 seconds here and talk to them about how you can get started. They'll help you get started. As soon as your order goes in, we will get your order shipped out within 1 to 2 days, shipped out in 3 to 4 days. Within 5 days, you're going to have your B3 bands package so you can start exercising the new way with B3 Sciences. I want to thank everyone for attending tonight. I also want to thank every one of our consultants who are out there sharing